Hi, I'm Ruggero from One Foot in the Door, and today I'm starting a new series of videos called A Great Moment of Acting, where I select specific moments in different TV series or movies or whatever, where I think the actor used some really great screen acting skills, or acting skills in general, but specific to screen acting. So I can show you really what this is about, what are the skills we want to achieve. And I'm trying to look at moments that are not necessarily the most celebrated, the most obvious, but moments that actually require really mastery of the acting skills. So today we're starting with a movie that many of you will not have seen, will not have heard of, which is a shame. And the movie is this. It's The White Ribbon by Michael Haneke. It won the Palme d'Or at Cannes, got Best Foreign Language Film on the Golden Globe Awards in 2009, and was nominated for 2 Oscars. So it's a really good movie. Haneke is one of my favorite directors, and so I do recommend all of his stuff. I literally got them all here. Everything is done. I do recommend you watch his movies, and I do recommend you watch this. Now, the moment I want to show you is by an actor called Burghart Klaußner. Hope I'm pronouncing that right. If not, I'm sorry. And so I've got it here. So I need to give a little bit of a background. Now, in this series, usually I will most likely sort of jump in and we just watch. I need to give you some context for this, because you will not be able to appreciate how amazing this is unless you understand who the character is, so what kind of character this amazing actor and director have built together throughout the course of the movie. So, what is the movie about? The movie is set in Germany, northern Germany, right before the start of World War I. Okay, so literally 1 year sort of before the story spans about 1 year, and it ends with the beginning of World War I. In this little village in Germany, a series of gruesome accidents start to happen, and nobody really knows who did it or why they did it, or that kind of stuff. Now, a lesser director would have treated this as like a murder mystery kind of thing, and that's not what this is. I don't want to give too much away. Do watch the movie. It kind of ends up on a bit of an open end in a way. Like, we understand what happened, but it's never really said out loud. It really makes you think. That's Haneke for you. He really makes the audience think. And I'm just gonna say this: the explanation for what happened, and in a way for the movie, on its own, comes from the historical context. I'm not gonna say any more. Just think about it. Watch the movie and then think about it. Anyway. So we have several children that are somehow involved in these crimes. It's hinted that maybe it's them, maybe it wasn't them. We don't really know. Anyway, there is one of the parents of 2 children. There's a whole group of children all around this village. 2 of these are children of this pastor, played by our actor. And he is a very strict man. But you can tell by the amazing work they did is that he really loves his children. He truly believes that the best way to be a parent is to be strict and to give them strong morals, okay? So he punishes them over and over again in a way that is excessive, especially by nowadays standards. But at the time, it was normal. It was absolutely normal. But we see that he really does care for them, okay? And he's got this little bird that he had in a cage, and we kind of guess that, he cares for this bird. Now, towards the end of the movie, again, I don't want to spoil too much, but this is important. His daughter, after having been punished yet another time, way too much for something that she didn't even do, she murders the bird, and she leaves the corpse displayed on his desk. This is never fully addressed directly. Like, he sees it, he knows it's her, but he doesn't have any proof, and he doesn't challenge her about this. And right after sort of that happened, he doesn't have only these 2 children. He has, I think, 5 or 6. This scene happens with one of his younger children.
Herein. Ja.
Sorry, bit of context on this. At the beginning of the movie, we see this little child come in. He found this bird wounded, and he asks his father if he can try and nurse it back to health. Okay, and the father again is very strict, but he says, okay, well, you need to be responsible for it, and would you be able to let it go once he's healed? And the child thinks about it and it's like, yes. Okay, so, and it's a moment that they share. The father is giving responsibility to this young child, and the child is happy about it. And it's clear that the bird means a lot to him, and it's something they have in common because the father cares a lot about his bird as well.
Was ist?
Für den Piepsi, weil der Herr Vater so traurig ist.
That's it.
Danke.
Bitte, Herr Vater.
And then this. That is amazing. Especially the first one, especially when the child is still in the room. The way we see the emotions suddenly rush in and hit him. And he wasn't expecting that at all. And he has to really fight hard not to show any emotion, but we can totally tell how much he's touched and surprised by this gesture. He completely understands how much that bird meant to his child, to his son, and he's so moved. But he's holding it in. He's holding it in, but we totally see that. And you see, that's great acting, and that's great screen acting. He uses perfectly the extremely close relationship we have with the audience, extremely intimate relationship we have with the audience on the screen. That type of reaction wouldn't read on the stage. Imagine if it was in a big stage, National Theatre or whatever, or even just a smaller one, no one beyond the first row would see anything. We see it, and he's able to do that because we're so close. It's such a more intimate thing that we can totally believe that the child wouldn't even notice that reaction, but we do. We're able to read inside the character's heart, and it's so powerful and so touching. That is some great screen acting. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and please, if you like this video, give us the thumbs up, subscribe, and ring the bell so you get notified every time I post another one of these. Also, I'm preparing an online screen acting course, and I'm going to be launching it pretty soon. So keep an eye out for that. And thank you very much. Sorry, forgot last thing. Do leave a comment below. Let me know what you think of this, and let me know if you have any requests, or if you can point out other great moments of acting in movies or TV series that I can have a look at and talk about and share with everybody. Thank you so much, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.